Don't ever help anybody that doesn't ask for your help. Do you guys remember the landlord from hell that I talked about a while back? This landlord was like psychotic. But anyway, I joined this Facebook group that was called Victims of this Landlord. I'm not going to say their name because it's not important, but had like tens of thousands of people in it, just people complaining about how terrible they were. But anyway, I went on that group and I found this girl that used to work for this landlord because it's a giant company. And I reached out to her. She was saying something about how she had panic attacks all the time working there. But I reached out to her and I asked her if I could interview her and just ask her some questions about the culture of that place because I wanted to get more insight about it. So I talked to this girl for about 30 minutes. And this is a woman that, she worked there for a while, but as I was talking to her, I got this sense of this girl has victim energy all over her. I wasn't getting the sense that she took responsibility for anything in her life and that she was just going around and kind of having these experiences that she didn't like. But anyway, whatever. So I interviewed her, I recorded it on Zoom, and at the end of the interview, because I have a big heart, I wanted to help her, but she didn't come out and ask me for help. But the way that I wanted to help her is I said, hey, I have this book that I wrote. Do you want me to send you a copy? Because I know you seem a little entrepreneurial. You seem like you have this incredible intelligence, which kind of wasn't true. I was projecting my own intelligence onto her. But I offered to send her a free copy of my book. And she was all excited about it. And she said, absolutely. So I got her address. I sent her a free copy of it, a hardcover. I'm pretty sure if it was a hardcover, I might be wrong. No, it was a paperback. But, and then at the end of the interview, she said, if you ever need help with anything, I'm looking for work. That's what she said. I'm looking for work. So I gave her a test project. I wanted her to review something for me that I had created and just give her like opinion on it, how it could be better, how it could be improved. And I didn't actually look at, is she qualified to review this? She's just a random person. She's not necessarily the target audience of this thing that I created. And, what qualifies her to give an opinion on this? Why would I care about her opinion on it? But I offered to pay her to review this thing because I just wanted feedback on it. Lesson number 1, don't ask people for feedback if they really don't have a reason to give feedback. But she was thrilled. She said, okay, I'll do this project. And this was her test. This was her trial. Like if she knocked it out of the ballpark, I was going to find a way to hire her and give her more work because I love helping people. I love giving people work. But little did I know that's the wrong approach. So she goes, when do you need this done by? And I was thinking in my mind, the sooner the better, but there's no rush. So I told her that. So she said, okay, today's Friday. I'll have this to you by Wednesday. But I'll probably have it sooner because I'm going to start on it like now. That's what she said. So I said, okay, great. And so the day went on, the next day went by, and she said, I didn't hear from her. And she's like, I said, are you having trouble getting in? Do you need any access details? And she's like, oh, I haven't even looked at it yet. I'll get to it. This happened. My car broke down. My son is sick. My dog is sick. Everything fell apart. And I was like, oh, whoa, drama. So she came back 2 days later. I hadn't heard anything. 3 days later, I hadn't heard anything. Finally, the deadline came that she said, like she picked out this deadline for herself. The deadline came and I didn't hear anything back from her. So I reached out and I said, hey, how's it going? How's the project coming along? She had already failed by this point. Like she was not going to be working with me. But anyway, long story short, she completed the assignment. I wasn't impressed. She didn't follow through on her word on multiple occasions. And I was like, I really don't want to work with this person. Too much drama, too much craziness, just on one trial project, and didn't follow through on her word. That was like 3 or 4 months ago. Yesterday I got an email from Amazon saying, thank you for returning the product that you bought. Cause I shipped her a book from Amazon, my book, and it said, thank you for returning it. We're going to refund your Visa. So I was like, huh. And I looked at it, and sure enough, it was that lady. She returned it. I was like, oh, that's weird. She probably like hated the book or something, or she didn't read it, or she didn't finish it. Weird. Like, she didn't say anything. I noticed myself making up a story about it and getting pissed about it. And I was like, you know what? Just keep it clean. Don't try to help people that don't ask for help. Don't try to help anybody that has any kind of a victim vibe to them. Just don't do it. Stay away. And I'm talking about people that are grown adults that can make a choice, that they simply have drama following them everywhere. Don't even bother helping them.